Good morning. Say hello, everyone. It's time to get up and go to work, huh? Dee Dee. Are you ready?
Here we go. How do I get it? Oh, there we go. Good morning, everybody. I'm trying to forgive my attire this morning. It's very hot. So let's get some lighting adjusted here. How's everybody today? I know I'm a little late, but I was walking Dee Dee around, getting her energy out and stuff. Let's see if I can do this here. Just trying to get the laptop set up so it can be straight. How y'all doing today? Good morning, Gold Phoenix. Kitty Craze with Dar Channel member. Kelly Patterson, good morning. That's trucking the lot. Russell Freight Services is first. TJ Ball of the Wood and CB channel member. Is there? Let me see if I can fix something. Okay. Over here. I got an echo. Nita's talk. Good morning. Wilburn Express channel member. Good morning. Nita's talk says love you, and I don't mean it. Okay. Don't start. Give her some water. She's dirty. Gosh, I hope my signal. Man, already looking crapola. Hit the like while we're waiting. I made her a nice breakfast. She's good there. I'm trying to add Instagram to the mix. Good morning. Oh wait, I'm trying to figure it out. I got a terrible echo. Does anybody know how to make that go away? Okay. This is another job. Why do I have an echo? Unmute. Oh, am I muted? The double twins. All right. I think I got it. I had two things going on. Yeah, that's spongy. Good morning, Instagram. We're multitasking. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. and YouTube. Let me get my smudge remover. Let me try this. Sorry, guys. Did that help? Hi, Erna. Morning, old school in the house in wonderful London, Kentucky. I'm in wonderful, hot Louisiana. Gary Bates is in the house with the poop emoji. In my adventure house, good morning. How are you doing, sir? I was thinking about you the other day again. I hope all is well. Add yourself back and use the layout button to maximize speed. Can you guys see me? It's throwing up some stuff. I got too many of me in here, and now I have an echo. I wonder if it's because I'm on Instagram. And then there's vibration. This is for your entertainment, guys, not to make you irritated. Hang on a sec. Let me try to fix something. Nicholas Earl, good morning. Thank you for coming in. No, we want to stay. We want to stop the mic and cam on that. We got one. I got echo. Hello? Why do I have echo? I'm muted. Oh, I'm muted again. Good grief. Okay. No. Doty's good morning. Chris says he's feeling good, heading back to work today. Thanks for asking. Tuesday. Thanks for asking. Oh, that's great news, Chris. Are you guys hearing an echo? Can somebody say yes or no? I might have to shut down Instagram, guys. Let's try that. Okay. No, I still have an echo. This is a bummer. Shh. Let's try to change the definition to full high definition. Stop. Says I'm live in 720p audio. Right. Okay, we got reduced mic background noise. Still an echo. God dang it. Stuff makes me crazy. Camera. Hello? Hello? Okay, we're still echoing. Ooh, I like this, but you know, without a green screen, it sucks. Now it's even worse. Echo cancellation is on. I set something up wrong. There's two of me in the studio. Why can't they just make it easy so you can just throw something out? Cheap Freight Hauler channel members in the house. Dar says she's got to go. Company's here. All right, thanks, Dar, for coming in. Have a great day. Okay, you don't. Do you hear an echo? Each time you make a change, it gets worse. No, CB, I haven't started my Florida stops yet. I'm here taking a 34, and I'm starting them tomorrow. Okay, I gotta get rid of it. This is making me crazy. How do you throw these things out? I'm having issues. Oh! Okay. Okay, is that better, guys? I had 2 streams going on. I had 2 windows going on, I guess. Is that better? I'm gonna wait a second. Wait a second. That's better. Okay, I had 2 StreamYard tabs opened up and didn't realize it. I apologize for that. Hurricane's gonna hit West Florida in a couple of days, CB says. Oh, awesome. Awesome. And my last stop is in Fort Myers, so I'm in for a hell of a week, ain't I, guys? Okay, thanks for putting up with my technical difficulties. You know I'm new to this. You know I'm trying to figure it out. I probably can turn Instagram back on right now. I don't know why they can't share to Instagram. Does anybody know the story on that? We're gonna try to add our Instagram peoples. Okay, that's camera 2. That's gonna get me from a different angle. Okay, back to the chat. And the weather. I'm so ready to go home for a minute. Okay, we need some light. I might glow, okay? I might glow. Okay, this is what we got, I think. Okay, how's that? Okay. I'm half naked because it's hot, and I'm sorry. So, forgive me, I'm in a tank top. Kelly Patterson says it's better. Okay, better. Cheap Freight Hauler says, yep, looks like I'm going to get to ride out a hurricane on my vacation. Cheap Freight Hauler, say it's not so. I'm getting nervous now of going down there. So my path is this, guys. I'm in Louisiana. I make my first drop here. I think I make a couple more in Mississippi, and then I make one in Alabama, and then I head to Florida for the last 5 or 6 or 7, however many there is. Here, news. Here we go. This trucking life says Fort Myers Beach. We vacationed there a year before the hurricane came through and destroyed it. The house we stayed in still isn't fixed. I'm scared. Kelly Patterson says, cheap freight hauler, play riders on the storm. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's my Instagram, folks. Hey, good morning, you guys. This is my first or second attempt on the Instagram live, so forgive me if it's quirky because I'm new to Instagram. We are live on YouTube at Shannon Thomas Trucking on YouTube. If it's better for you, come on over, subscribe to my channel. We do the live coffee chat every Sunday, and talk about trucking and do positive conversation to kick off the new week. And so it's Shannon Thomas Trucking at YouTube. You can come and hang out there if you want, or you can hang out here. So good morning and welcome. Okay. Back to YouTube. I'm going to try to keep everybody in the loop. I am broadcasting on StreamYard and it does not go to Instagram. So that's why this situation is like it is. So I'm new to this. So, okay. We're talking about a hurricane. I'm going to drive into a hurricane this week. Okay, here we go, CB. Just go down 95 and cut over on US 70 and you'll drive around it. But if you have to deliver anywhere near PCB in Tampa, you may want to lay up somewhere. Oh, God, help me, Jesus. That's exactly where I'm going. And thank you for the compliment. Book up your life. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to drive into a hurricane apparently this week. That's what we're talking about on YouTube. Trucker Coffee Chat. Chief Rate Holler says supposedly not going to be much of a hurricane, but that could change as warm as the Gulf is right now. Is anybody else going down there too? I would feel better if I know that I'm not alone. I'm sure a lot of trucks are going to be down there. I'm getting a little scared. I'm feeling a little nervous right now. I don't like wind. Not in the truck. And it's okay because I'm not going to. Time is money, y'all. And if I get held up, I don't care what kind of weather it is, it stinks. It costs money. Time costs money. My adventure says at Wheelburner Express, the best thing that did not happen to me is I did not have a heart attack and they did not have to cut open my chest. So recovery can be quicker. Yeah, Chris, you're already biking again. You're like a Superman. You're already biking again. You're out there testing fate, the hands of fate with no fear. What an ordeal. Chris, if you want to come on and we can chat about, give everybody an update, you're welcome to. Let me get through my comments. I will put up the link for whoever wants to come in and join us. I don't like the light that Instagram has. Wish I could put a filter on it. I'm a real female trucker. Okay, Instagram folks. I don't even know if they're in there. Anyways, Gold Phoenix, you just keep an eye on the radar. Yeah, when are we going to get more technology in the truck, right? And then we could see things like that. I'm in Anna Maria Island vacationing. I swear to God, Chief Freight Hauler. That's the spot, though, right? If it's going to hit, it's probably going to hit there, too. If I was there right now, I would find you. And I would join you. I swear. That is one of my favorite places in the world. I love it there. Like, if I could move there, oh, that would be great. CB's channel member says, the storm is acting and moving exactly like Michael. It won't be a Cat 5, but I bet it will be all of a 3 at landfall. I have never been through anything like this, you guys. I'm from Michigan, okay? So I don't my sister the good news is my sister lives down there. I don't know what that means in this situation, but my sister's there and my brother's there. They do this stuff, right? They live like that. My sister's not going to be excited when I call her and tell her I'm coming to Florida. This could be a very low revenue week, which that sucks. because it's supposed to be a high revenue week, right? But mind you, I don't have a very heavy load, and by the time I keep dropping off pieces, I'm going to be getting lighter and lighter. Wow, there's a lot of things going through my head right about this. Okay, so I want to point out to Snorlord, who may be watching or he may be at church. I don't know, but this is for him on the replay. I pulled out my coveted Snorlord cup, which has many signs of much wear. Okay, because I love this cup, and you should get one because it's awesome, and it's always got a nasty glare on it. This is Snorlord's first coffee cup, and and I think he has the other one. Did I get the other one? I did get the new one, didn't I? I did. Where is my new one? I think. Oh God. I work too much. I want to wave. Instagram people, if you're still in there, say something, because I'm trying to understand how this works. I don't know how to tell if you're in there or not. Okay. Okay. Who is anybody else coming down to brave the hurricane with me? Do you know where you're headed next week? Pop Tart is in the house. Hey, Pop Tart girl. I was thinking about you yesterday. How are you doing? I know you're living the good life these days. CB says pressure is forecast. Grayson Manson joined. Hey, Grayson, what's up? Prince Wilson's in the house over there. How are you? This is one of my second times on Instagram, so forgive me. It's going to be a little crazy, but we're doing Sunday coffee chat, trucker chat live that I do on Shannon Thomas Trucking on YouTube, and so that's who I'm looking at. Okay, so I'm trying to do both. So forgive, but grab some coffee and scoot up here and enjoy it with me. We're going to talk about trucking this week. And you can join us on YouTube, Grayson, if you want, because we're live on YouTube right now. So there's a hurricane coming, and I'm going to go into it, and that is the situation. So I am now in Louisiana, and you guys are setting me up for something I've never experienced before in the truck. Pop-Tart says you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be heavy enough. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a kind of heavy load right now, but I'm in Louisiana and I'm dropping. So by the time I get to Florida, I'm only going to have 5 little loads left on there. This is a potential situation. Hurricanes are just blizzards with liquid water. It's wind, old school, right? It's the wind I'm thinking about. I have a dry van. And it is a plate trailer, so it's pretty solid, but okay. Gary Bates says AI driverless trucks technology, LOL. That way I can eat, sleep in the sleeper and not stop for bathroom breaks. That's what I'm saying, Gary. Like, if you're gonna do it right. Like, look, this is what I thought of this yesterday because I was sitting in traffic. Okay. You're sitting in traffic, you're in a traffic jam, and you're like, I could really go pee right now. So why shouldn't we have at least a co-pilot function that goes semi-AI driverless so that we can go back and use the bathroom or make the oatmeal, right? Or heat something up in the mic real quick and then jump back in the driver's seat. Like if it gave us 5 minutes of autopilot, right? I think that would be freaking great. And we're only this far from it, right? Like, all I got to do is add a little bit more stuff in the computer because our trucks are very computerized already. Yeah, we could be in the truck like all the time. We'd only have to stop and rest. Maybe they would take our rest breaks away. I don't know. Pop-Tart says, oh, that's scary. Yeah, I'm kind of, I'm trying to be brave right now, but I'm gonna call my safety manager, Angel Snorlord, who oversees all at Lake Trucking, and he's gonna keep me chill, and he's gonna navigate me through it or to it, and we'll stop. I ain't afraid to stop. And the truck can rock, but if it's like gonna flip me over or something like that, like I'm going to do what the safest thing is. That's for sure. I do not play out here. Jerome Jones is in the house, channel member. Good afternoon, everyone, he says. Is it afternoon? It's not afternoon yet. At least not where I'm at. It's still coffee time. CB says, y'all are crazy. If you ever ride out the eye wall of a hurricane, you will never do it again. It's terrifying. I'm not. Me and Dee Dee will park this truck. We will jump out and run into a ditch or whatever you do in a hurricane. Because I'm from Michigan. So hey, Jim, what's up? So I'm from Michigan, so we have tornadoes. So all I know is tornado protocol. I don't know what to do if I'm in a hurricane situation, except stop. And then it's probably, I'm scared. I'm scared. Jim, I'm driving into a hurricane this next week. This is crazy. We're live on YouTube. I miss you too. Hey, we're live on YouTube on my channel. You should over here. Just, and trucking on YouTube. We're live. We're having coffee, trucker chat. You should join in over there. But this is okay. But I'm new to this Instagram, so I'm working on it. Okay, so yeah, CB. I'm kind of freaking out. You guys get to watch me freak out kind of right now. But I'm still gonna enjoy this coffee and say, hey, God bless you. And it's gonna be a great week. Maybe I'll get some wild content, right? Jim, you should come team with me, man. My best friend in the whole wide world is in the Instagram chat, and I haven't seen him in a long time. And God, you want to talk about the coolest person in the world? If there's any cool to me at all, it's because I knew Jim. It's because I know Jim. Like he's been my friend for a very long time. And I'm not saying I'm cool, because I'm kind of weird and whatever. But if there's anything cool about me, I would give him credit for it. I'm a wave. Okay, Jim. Okay, so you should come into YouTube. I'm just saying. I want to go to Yellowstone, Pop-Tart says. So I've driven up there a couple times this year, and man, it's beautiful, Pop-Tart. And yeah, I kind of wanted to stop and like live there. Beautiful, man, Yellowstone, and the people are cool, and everything is super slow paced. Like everybody's chilling. There's no stress going on up there, Gold Phoenix says, you're on your own. I'm heading to San Diego. Thanks, Gold Phoenix. Thanks for the support. It's okay, because I'm your friend. I'm gonna go through this for you, bro. Okay. You can watch my little journey. I hope I can get footage. If it gets too nuts, I won't. But I probably should. That would be exciting. Get my views up, right? Jerome says, got an expensive repair bill, $2,500 at the TA. What happened? Oh, here we go. Jerome says the spindle and hub repair on the rear axle on the truck. Spindle and hub repair? How? Did you hit something or what? How did that happen? Or is it just wear? Do tell. Dodie's page is in the house. Hey girl, what's up? Good morning. Hope it's still coffee time for you. Let's have some coffee. I am still drinking my Mad Scientist mix of Starbucks caramel, salted caramel, and the Black Rifle Sasquatchia or whatever it's called. Dreamer's Seat is in the house. Oh, Dodie, I'm sorry, Dodie. Dodie says, gotta go to everyone, gotta fix the lights on my truck. Have a great day, sister and company. Thank you, Dodie, for coming in. Yeah, fix them lights, girl, because she's got one of those super cool hood trucks, and Dreamer's Seat is in the house. Welcome, Dreamer's Seat. I wish I could understand. Wish I could understand what's going on in Instagram. It kind of doesn't like tell you anything. If someone makes a comment, you can see it, but that's it. Okay. I am also trying like one big long word on Instagram. If anybody's an Instagrammer, that platform, then it's where you'll find me. And nothing's perfect yet. It's wonky. It's crazy, but I'm working on it. One day I might be semi-pro at this. I don't know. Hit the like if you haven't. I got 20 folks in here, it's telling me. And please hit my like. Here we go. Pop Tart Gone Trucking says, my daughter is pretty sick. She has blood poisoning. She caught sepsis. She had her tubes removed. Oh my God. Oh my God. Prayers for Pop Tart's daughter and fam. Everybody, please. That's awful. I just heard about that happening to someone else. I can't remember who right now. I will be praying for her. Please keep us updated if you can. CB says, I rode out Michael by fleeing 120 miles inland. It ripped the roof off the house I was in and knocked down every power pole in between Albany and Waycross. What have I done? I didn't know there's a hurricane coming. Should I have known that ahead of time? I should have, but did we know? Probably, because I do watch that guy, Ryan Hall, y'all, channel. And I've been seeing updates, and because when a storm's coming or something's going on, like he starts posting. And to be honest with you, I haven't made the time to watch it. So it's probably my fault, right? You know, trucking is always changing and a new. This is why I love it. If you're a Sagittarius person, I'm not saying I believe in that hoo-ha, but I'm saying it's awful funny that the description of you as a person, at least in my case, is almost exact. Coincidentally. So when I say that stuff, don't think like I'm one of those people. And if you are, that's okay. I'm not judging anybody. I'm not. But I can't deny that stuff is pretty darn close to your personality, right? So when I say I'm a Sagittarius, it just means to quickly explain my more of my personality to you, I guess. But so, I'm always telling you, like, I'm an adventurer. And that's what I love about trucking, right? Hey, there's Snorlord. Snorlord. You see that? You see that? Snorlord sneaking over here on my Instagram. He's not sneaking. He's just there. Thank you, whatever. There's no name on your thing. Oh, Magic Graphics. I have a cartoonist friend. So thank you for your offer. Magic_graphics on Instagram is offering services if you want to get a nice cartoon portrait, logos, or any other artworks done. Check out Magic_graphics. I'll promote that. I don't know this person, but they've kindly offered services on the live today. Snowlord, we're talking about hurricanes. Talking about me going into a hurricane this week, Snorlord. Snorlord is my overseer. Fist my hand here. No, I mean, it's like, I'm just teasing. I'm just being funny, and I'm not funny. Chief Ray Holler says, sorry to hear that. Pop-Tart prayers for her. Yes, please, everybody pray for Pop-Tart's daughter. She's going through it right now. Pop-Tart says she gave birth to her second child and didn't want to have any more children. Gosh, you're going to have something done and then whammo, right? Rockin' Robin Trucking is in the house. Good morning, Rockin' Robin Trucking. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. Hit the like if you haven't. Everybody hit the like. Russell Freight Services says, I drove through one in Baton Rouge a few years ago. Okay, yeah, see, I'm down by New Orleans right now. And I haven't even got to that yet. You guys got me running off about the hurricane. Gold Phoenix says, getting stuck in a hurricane is simple. You cry and hope for the best. We're developing a prayer list, people. Okay. Pop-Tart's daughter, me, Dee Dee, because she's going to be with me. This will be her first hurricane and mine. I can add it to the list of my Girl Scout badges, right? My Trucker Girl badges. Oh, I got 2 jackknife patches, okay? I got one insane snowstorm, ice storm that was all over the country. I got that patch too. I got the survived a mega carry lease purchase patch. Thanks to Mr. Like Truckers Education Network channel, by the way. You can go subscribe there. Learn the trucking business from the professor. And this will be my hurricane. Cheap Freight Holler says, Shannon, when do you unload in Florida? By like Wednesday. It's probably going to be Wednesday. If I'm efficient with my time and hurry, right? Which I'm planning on doing. Because I've already had to sit here for a 34, which is making me crazy. I hate sitting. And then on top of it, it's where I'm at, which I'm about to get to in a second. Dreamer Seat sent me a $4 super sticker. Thank you so much. And I can't see it in YouTube, so I'm sorry because I'm on StreamYard. Okay, but thank you. My Cash App is down there too, on the little thing right there. As you know, if you send money through YouTube, they take like 30% of it. So I don't put my Cash App up there for any other reason than if you want all the proceeds to go to the channel, please send it through Cash App. Right. Thank you for that super sticker, though. I love it. Those are so much fun to get. It's like way better than Christmas presents. Pop-Tart Gone Trucking says, I don't know why they removed her tubes. I never heard that. Only clipped, tied, or burned, but they removed them and she's ended up with sepsis. I never heard that either, but her health is declining. Oh my God. I've never heard that either, because they say your tubes get tied, right? I've never had that procedure, but that's what it is, right? So as far as we've all known, I swear to God, I'm getting more and more afraid of the medical industry. Like, that's why I'm such a help geek, guys. I teach my kids as much as I can. I don't want them to be a fan of the medical industry either, because it just seems like too much weird stuff's going on. Just saying. I'm not saying doctors can't do great things, but you know what I'm saying without saying it, right? Stay on top of that, Pop-Tart, because if they did something wrong or stupid or experimental, and you know what I'm saying. CB says, just be out of West Florida. Oh, it's West Florida? Okay, I'm hanging out Tampa. Oh, it's West Florida. Geography. Trucking requires your physics, your math, and your geography. It does. You got to use all that stuff. And common sense. Common sense. That's something they don't teach people. Be out of there by Tuesday night. And don't flee north. The remnants will be deliver and flee south. CB. Holy crap, CB. Jim, hope it goes around you. Yeah, I hope it does too. I'm gonna need prayers this week. Jim, thanks for coming in. Jim is my best friend in the whole wide world, ever, 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 forever, and ever, and ever, and ever. How is your little girl and your wife? I hope they're well. I hope everything's happy, and I know your little girl's getting so big. You should catch me up some pictures, Jim. I'm just saying. Send them. Catch me up. How's life? Call me. Let's talk. East of Tampa. East of Tampa. Okay, so I got some drops in Tampa, and then for the last one I think is in Fort Myers. Okay, that's where I'm going. Clara Murphy says top off. Clara, you can hang out and have coffee with your top off. We're okay with it here. We're all right. So congrats. What a way to wake up and have coffee with me. You cannot wear your underwear. You cannot wear your top, whatever you like. We're all good in here. Pop Tart says, you be careful running in the weather, but I gotta go. I'm gonna get some food. Okay, Pop Tart, thank you so much for the update and coming in. All of our prayers are with you and your family. God bless her, and man, I just send me a message or something, like keep me posted. I'll be praying, okay? She says, ta-ta for now. Glenn Leroy is in the house. Hey, Glenn, haven't seen you in a while. What's up? Old Fart Gaming is in here. Hey, Shannon. Just popped in to say hi and help support the channel. Thank you, Old Fart. You are always a great support. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you got some good coffee going on. I'm about ready for a warm-up. Drink it. I pulled out the Star-Lord cup today, guys. It's been a little while. One thing about me is it's like a part of the outfit. I was going to wear my Star-Lord t-shirt with this today, but it's too hot. It's too hot. Russell Freight Services says, I went through Ida. And Vanessa Smithy's back in the house. Good morning, Vanessa. Thanks for coming in. Good morning from Michigan, she says. Yeah, I'm going to Florida through the hurricane, apparently, Vanessa. Gold Phoenix says, your birthday is the day before mine, right? Because I'm a Capricorn, basically the end at the beginning, if you think about it. Yeah, so if you believe in that stuff, like my birthday's on the 21st. And that's the first day of winter, and it is the last day of the Sagittarius, or it's the last day of the Capricorn. It's the cusp, right? So my personality traits that system describes are perfect for Sagittarius, and they're perfect for Capricorn. This is how I believe it is. No, but right, I tend to understand Capricorns, and I can feel you, right? So it's like that. Like there's a lot of that. That's probably why I like you, Gold Phoenix. Clara says, Clara's on one this morning, y'all. Clara says, hair armpits? If that's what you got going on, Clara, it's all you, girl. Or guy. I think Clara's a woman's name. Go on with your bad self. Robert Tyke Trucking is in the house. He says, oi, oi, everyone. Glenn Leroy says, how heavy are you? I'm not very heavy. I'm about 28,000 right now, but I'm dropping off as I go. So I'm going to get lighter and lighter and lighter. So yeah. Yeah, Glenn. It's worrisome to me right now. Chief Rayaler says, I try to plan my 34s somewhere that I can get out of the truck. If I'm not home, I rent a car, catch an Uber, and go explore around. Yeah. I always have so much to do when I stop. I have business stuff to take care of. And then I have Dee Dee, right? So then I have to think, okay, do I want to go through all that? And I'm on a very tight budget. So, and I have the groceries delivered, the fresh week of groceries delivered. I'm go do the laundry. That takes half a day, and showering and then cleaning, because we clean the truck every 34. I have so much to do, and of course, like, I'm down here in New Orleans, so I'm like, I thought, man, when I get there, I'm gonna go do something fun. I'm gonna go see New Orleans. I get here, and it's so dang hot, like I can't leave Dee Dee. Not even for a couple hours. So that put that fun idea in the toilet. I am in a spot that has 3 or 4 hotels, but there's nothing really going on. And I thought it was cool because I came to a Pilot that has like a little casino on the side. Turns out Pilot went bankrupt, at least this spot. And everything in this place, I did a short on it this morning so you could see it. Everything is shut down. I can't use the bathroom. I can't go take a shower. I can't go do my laundry. I can't get fuel. I can't do nothing. It's dead, like the apocalypse hit it, right? And we're all still parking here because it's a nice, quiet parking now. But there's no services. That place is shut down. The lights are on, but nobody's home. The uncomfortable wife, Sandra. Good morning. It's Robin. I'm the wife's. Oh, it's Robin. I miss Sandra. Robin. Dan Rumble's in the house saying slurp. Good morning, Dan. I hope everything is well. I'm sure you're back from vacation now, all rested and repowered. Gold Phoenix says the 22nd. I hate astrology. Yeah, but it's accurate sometimes. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Because if you want to know me at least about 80%, go read what my sign says. It's amazingly pretty accurate about my character and about my spirit. I don't know how that works, but that's God's business. So, but I can't. I'm not going to deny it just because I'm not like into witchcraft or whatever that is. But I gotta tell the truth. Like, holy crap, they got me pegged pretty much. Tech Truckin says, I've just finished my shift and short 2.5 hour run to Chester and back, and now on the beer already. See, it's funny because you guys might think Robert's a raging alcoholic because first thing in the morning he's all giggly and happy, but you got to remember he's in England and it's a totally different time over there. So don't judge Robert, okay? He does his work day, he gets his job done, he's safe, and he comes home and has a cold one. Get off him, okay? Dan Rumble put a sign up there. I'm not sure what that means. Is that the Archer one? Is that the what is that called? I don't know. Is that mine? I don't know. That's how much I don't know about it. Jerome Jones channel member says, sorry, I had to make a call. Well, thanks for coming back in, Jerome. It's never a great live without Jerome Jones. Okay. That's just the facts. I mean, and all of you. Like, I love all of you coming in here. It's great. Umberto is in the house. Jerome Jones says, no, I don't hit anything. I was told I didn't hit anything. I was told the hub was not on tight. Huh. I wonder, I'm trying to learn. That's why I'm asking. Like, I'm not trying to Be like, what'd you do? I'm trying to say, like, okay, let us learn from the situation, Jerome. What could we have done to prevent that? What can I do to prevent that happening to me, I guess, right? Robin says, hey, Umberto. CB says, watch this video. Puts a link up there. I'm scared, CB. I'll watch it. I'll watch it after we're done. Umberto saying hi. It's not Sandra, Umberto. It's Robin on Sandra's phone. Oh, it's the Sagittarius arrow. Okay. That's the comment. I'm caught up. So I'm at this pilot. I'm already shut down for my 34. I'm already off duty. And I did not discover that everything was shut down because it doesn't look shut down until you walk around and look at the fuel islands, and they got all the yellow tape up there blocking all the fuel islands. So then me and Dee Dee like take our walk, and you know we explore, we walk and explore. It's free, and that's when I realized that all the gas pumps had the things on them. And I was gonna see what was going on inside. Everything has a sign on there that says closed until further notice. But I'm already off my clock. I'm like, what can I do? I can't move to another truck stop because you're not supposed to do that on your clock, right? I'm like, am I stuck? No shower, no bathroom unless I walk to the restaurant or, you know, the Circle K across the street. So that kind of ruined my little happy 34 in Louisiana. Umberto says, what ELD? I have a Samsara. Gold Phoenix says, is that the one pilot next to the Waffle House is right across the street. And there's some hotels here and whatever. I mean, I can go to the hotel, but then my truck gets hot. I need an APU, man. So I don't like to let the truck get so hot because then my refrigerators start acting funny, right? And I got some fine food in my refrigerator, my little freezer up there. But if it gets too hot in here, like they have trouble doing what they're supposed to do. So I feel a concern about that. That is my food for like the month. What do you do? But I can't move DOT wise, right? And I thought about that, PC. If Chief Freight Hauler channel member says, gotta run, everyone. Have a great week. Thank you, Chief Freight Hauler, for coming in. Have some coffee. Appreciate you. Hit the like on the way out if you haven't. You're the best. CB says you should be able to. Okay, so I thought about that. So I was like, well, that's my option, and I could do it. But then if my logs got checked, I can just explain to them, like, hey, the pilot went bankrupt, right? But would that fly? The truth. So I haven't, I thought, well, how do you handle the situation? Umberto says, yep, you have the trailer, so you're stuck. Go to the hotel. I love the pilot in Louisiana. Have loves and other one in nice restaurants. Yeah, there's stuff to do around here. It's all great other than that. But as far as showering, going to the bathroom, and because that's all I use a truck stop for. I don't eat. Like, I got my food, so I'm okay. But I can't get more fuel. And as you know, I have to let my truck run in this kind of heat. And I have some, but I can't get my laundry done. I can go to the bathroom at one of the restaurants nearby. No shower. No shower. RGB channel member is finally here. Thank you, RGB. We're talking about me driving into the hurricane and I'm at a Bankrupt pilot. In case you're just coming in. Gold Phoenix says, if you're loaded, I probably wouldn't move. I am loaded. I'm ready to begin my week starting the stops, right? I have a 12 stopper. So I had to pick up in Colorado and then come down to Wallace, Louisiana for my first drop. Just had time in there. I drove it really fast for the first couple days. Then I got here in enough time to allow me enough time to get my 34 in. So I'm starting out on a fresh week. And I'm going to bang out all them stops. Hopefully. Hopefully I can make it through the hurricane. I will not be handled by the wind. It freaks me out. Ever since it handled me in Ohio, I'm kind of freaked out. I got a whole new respect for the wind. Whole new. So I'm kind of nervous. But yeah, I can't move. So thank God Wheelburner. He brought me these awesome things that they sell in Canada, and they're like giant wipes, and they're really nice, and they're made for bathing. I would assume an adult in a care home or something like that, somebody who's incapacitated. They smell wonderful, and they clean you really good. And so that's my emergency shower bathing situation, staying sanitary. And thank God he gave me 2 packs when I saw him. That was so awesome, Wheelburner. And I'm loving those so much. Like, I'm going to need to order a case because them are the ideal, like, stay fresh wipes to have out here. So I got that, right? Umberto says they don't care. Only think they care is you already parking and you have hotels. Yeah, our RGB says dang. James Clark is in the house. Hey, James Clark, I haven't seen you in a while either. The way I understand the peace rule, you put down entertainment, watch television, restaurant, and rotations, you are fine. Yeah, but I gotta go. This is the thing. I can only go in one direction, and that's towards the receiver. So technically, it's advancing the load. At least an officer could look at it that way. And I could put in an explanation like, hey, the pilot shut down, had to move, something like that to explain it. But are they going to give a crap? What do I do? Because I need to go and yes, I could go handle my business, drop my trailer because there's nobody in here to yell at you. You could park in the paid parking spots and there's no one to police anything. So I can drop my load, PC to go handle this, and that, and then drive all the way back. That's my other option. Because I'm going to run errands, right? I thought about that, but I'm like, damn. Okay. I guess pretty much that's my only option. Because you got to come back. If you PC out, you got to come back and in order to be compliant. Umberto says, if I'm in USA, I do my reset. I try to do all at Loves. Now with Landstar. Oh yeah, how's Landstar going, Umberto? Will be like you is where future it is cheaper with discounts, but I'll try to go to Loves and reset. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. If I'm at a Loves or a Pilot or a TA, it's fine. But I got showers at Pilot. And Pilot normally has laundry more often than the Loves do, but a lot of Loves still have laundry. It just depends what's closer, what makes sense. See, members, if you decide to brave the storm, be sure to have full tanks and cash. Power will likely be out for a couple days. Yeah, as a matter of fact, where I'm headed right before my first receiver, that's my fill-up point. So I will have extra weight there in fuel. I will be full, which will last me like a week. So that's on point. And it's the lowest price I can get. So that's that. So that is the plan. Transportation Trendsetter has joined the Instagram. Hello, sir. Thank you for coming in. If you're still here, it doesn't tell you if people are still in there. I don't know. So I have to notice them. Thank you for coming in. We're doing live Shane and Thomas Trucking on YouTube right now. I'm doing it Sunday. So I'm trying to put it out to Instagram too. So we're multitasking. Thank you for coming in though. There's no deciding to brave the storm or not. I gotta go deliver the products. I am going to keep myself safe. I don't give no crap. Like, safety first. Oh my gosh. James Clark says, makes no difference if you're laden or not. Mark Ely is in the house. Good. He says, what's up, everyone? Hey, Mark, what's up? Hit the like on the way in for you guys that just came in. Saw some people just came in. Just get that out of the way, please. Umberto says they don't give a crap. You may get lucky and they'd be friendly. Right, but do you take the risk? Like, is it smart to take the risk? What do you think? What do you guys think? Instagram. I mean, they understand. I gotta see what Snorlord says or whatever, because I kind of gotta move, but the only direction I can move is towards the receiver. Tyke Truckin says, I've had the trailer wheels 2 feet off the ground. About 70 mile per gust. Yeah, the cowboy wrote it down. Good for you, Robert. But I ain't doing that. I mean, if I can, I'll help it. James Clark says, sure, if the truck stop is shut down, you can PC. No, the rules don't mention direction or length of move. So where did the term advancing the load come from? TJ Bull of the Wood says, you're having to reset on the road. That stinks. I always reset on the road pretty much. TJ, I live when I go home, it's for a reset. And that's maybe like once a month, if I can make it once a month. Other than that, I'm always out on the road. Case you didn't know. But this one's in the middle of a big multi-stop load, okay? It is what it is. And I just happened to plant myself at a Bankrupt Pilot that doesn't have, it's not open. There's nothing here except a parking lot. So thank God I got a parking lot. But the current situation is I got to go to the restaurants around here to go, number 2 or number 1, whatever. There's no showers. So I have my emergency, you got your shower package things up there. That's that, but I can't do my laundry. I can still have my groceries delivered. So that's okay. But yeah, there's no fuel. There's no nothing. You can't go in there. The doors are locked. The sign is up that says closed until further notice. All the pumps are off. It's like the apocalypse hit the Pilot. I did the short this morning to show you. So if you want to see what it looks like, pop in and go look at that short. Old School says, you do not have to return to the previous location under the PC rules. I have PC'd home about 100 miles, then logged from there to next pickup. I feel positive like they would get it. And it is kind of an unusual situation, right? So I think it would be cool about it. But, you know, I have a positive attitude about it. So, yeah, it's okay that I bring it to the table at the coffee chat because that's my current situation. I did see the Asian Mai Mother Trucker channel, right? He did that's where I heard the announcement. And then that's when I got my butt out of the truck and I was like walking around looking out there and I was like, oh, this is one of them. So I was thinking, oh, I won't probably go to any one of those. Well, guess what? I'm here. What kind of discounts do you get off pump price at the Loves? I'm getting 60 cents per gallon. Oh, I get like $1. I'm getting about $1 off pump prices with my light trucking Thunder funding discount. Sometimes it's 80 cents. But yeah, pretty much. Vanessa says PC to Safe Haven, right? That's what I was thinking you would put in there. You know, you don't want to put too much detail in there, but just enough. Umberto says, Shannon, now I'm just waiting for the trailer and the e-log to be activated, but I call late to activate. So Monday trailer, maybe next day. I found load just power only is direct shipper. Okay, cool. Umberto just went to Landstar, everybody. That's what he's talking about. So he's there brand new to Landstar. Umberto is a Canadian truck driver. And so that's his new part of his journey. He does have a channel. You can check it out. But I see crap loads and good ones. And so that's the game. That's the spot market, Umberto. Welcome to the spot market, Umberto. I think you've been on it anyways, but that's what's going on. Now it's up to you to manhandle that situation. I try to find some very close and some other truck stops sometimes are better ones. Yeah, so I've just looked at the map and I'm in Louisiana. I'm in New Orleans, so there's a path of truck stops, but there's only one, and you gotta go, right? And like the closest one is one that I know, one that I've been to before. It's nice and quiet and it's good, but I don't believe that they have showers and stuff. And it's kind of out in the boonies. So I'm like, okay, am I in a better situation here to get my groceries from Instacart? Or I just got to go without a shower, man. It's one of those times, guys. I can't have my shower on my 34. This really sucks, but it is what it is. It's one of those situations. But the pilot's bankrupt. That's unusual. Glenn Leroy says, yeah, PC to Safe Haven. Umberto says, no, James, Shannon already parked in a safe parking and even have hotels nearby also. James says, that's in a contradictory rule, but if you're taking a 34, a motel, then no contradiction. James Clark says, safe havens are used only for hazmat loads. Well, from my understanding, James, that's what let's say you got to stop and park on the side of the road because your clock is out or something. You run into those situations, you got stuck in traffic. And anybody can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is my understanding. And so you have to pull over, you have to go off duty, and then you have to PC to a safe haven, which means you're on the side of the road or in some place that's not safe, and you have to get to a safe place. So you would use that term for any safe place, like whether that be a truck stop, a rest area, a CMV station, a weigh station, right? That's my understanding. If I'm wrong, anybody can put their comment in there. CB says, your 34 at truck stop is good training for riding out the aftermath of the storm. Well, I'm coming in there with a fresh clock, CB. So I won't be on my 34 there. And you know that area, Tampa, Fort Myers, there's no truck stops. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to have such a rough week. I hope not, but if that all happens, I'm going to be in a pickle. That will be my big pickle of 2024. RGB says, I thought you can use a PC if the weather is bad, like hurricanes. It's not advanced if you're safe haven towards your drop off. Yeah. If you're in a jam, you got to do what you got to do, right? But then they look at how far you went, right? They're going to judge you, decide if you advanced the load, you went too far. From what I understand, the advice is try to keep it under 30 miles and it won't like tip them off. That's what I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody? That's the way I understand it. Mark Ely says, that's awesome. Stuart, the hobby trucker's in the house. Good morning, Stuart. Where you been? How's things, Stuart? How are you? It's been a while, sir. Umberto says, me depend at Landstar or even $1, sometimes 80 to 69 cents. At the Landstar figures, discount is TA. Okay. I understand what you're saying there. Umberto says, yeah, Shannon, but the load, even Darcy, that the load and drive-in has met 12K and was 1,400 miles only load. I can't even put that together, Umberto. I'm sorry. Old School says, notate safe and legal parking. Yeah, even though I'm coming from a truck stop. But see, this is a special situation. The only thing I could do is explain. Like, look. But they could be like, we don't care. There's 3 hotels right there. There's restaurants. That's what I don't know. Like, how would they handle a situation like this? James Clark says, safe haven is only found in hazmat. Safe place is totally different. Oh. To me, that means the same thing. Umberto says, Shannon, in New Orleans, you go. West or east? I'm going to Florida, Umberto. That's what we're talking about, this hurricane. CB, I meant not having open facilities or power, etc. Okay. Yes, it's look, I'm a simple girl. I'm happy just having a safe place to park and that's quiet, right? I'm humble. I'm okay with that because I have 9 times out of 10 I have everything I need. But when it's on the 34, that's my like get my chores done, right? I want fresh laundry, I want a fresh body, I want fresh groceries, like all that kind of stuff. And I can still get my groceries. And I can still get my body fresh. I'm not completely destitute. I guess I'm a little nervous because I just want to, when you're near fuel, everything's okay. So Umberto says, if you go east, you have another pilot. Right. Yeah, but is that one bankrupt? Am I going to get there? That's the closest one to me. It's 12 miles down the road. Am I going to get there in the same situation? And then I got to PC some more. I got to go closer to my receiver. I got to advance closer. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Old School says, I was told by a DOT officer, go in violation and notate reason, weather or unexpected accident. It is an unexpected thing. Mark Ely says, how do you like where you are at now, and what is your plus versus cons working with Jeff and T? I have no cons, except for that I don't have an APU, and that's not on anybody except myself and my business, because that's a convenience. Okay? I wish I had an APU. This truck is absolutely comfortable. It is like an RV. There's nothing, I would like a bigger fridge, but again, that's my convenience. There's no fault in the equipment. It's a fine piece of equipment. As far as working with Jeff, like they don't micromanage you. Like they don't, like they let me run my business, which I'm free. Like I'm so free here, right? And I pretty much was at Dart too, but it's the usual, right? We're still a team. We're I love that we're working together to try to better every driver's situation. We're trying to stay in business. We're trying to stay working. We're growing, right? That's freaking positive. And everybody's gearing up to be bigger. That's great. Working together, we have developed some situations to have kind of some good lines on some better freight or better paying freight while the spot market is like going crazy. So I'm definitely doing better business wise. I'm definitely doing better financially, even with a higher truck payment. I can't say higher truck payment. I could, because I don't, at this point, I don't know how the heck my Dart truck was costing me as much money it was. My mindset's changed. Like I put Jeff's methods to the mat and to my practice even more so than when I was trying to do it at Dart. And I'm great. I'm in great shape. Like I'm happy. And having such a comfortable work environment is I can work more and stay afloat, So yeah, it's really great. My cons, I don't have any cons, and I'm not just trying to be all giddy girl. I'm just like, what? Jeff is awesome. It was my dream to come here and work on his team. So that's that. I'm here. Like that's great. He's a very great person to work with. He's a great business partner. He really cares about his drivers. And not just saying that like in action. Like he cares about everybody. He makes time to talk to everybody. He's working super hard to grow the company to provide better things for everybody that's involved on a team. Like, how could I complain about that? I can't. And then Snorlord. Like, who doesn't love Snorlord? Like, he's a safety manager that's not an a-hole unless he has to be, I guess. I don't know if he's ever had to be. It's not. I haven't had the experience. And I hope I never do. But he's great to talk to the drivers. He's great to work hard for the drivers. Make sure everybody's moving when they need to be, getting where you gotta go. He's working hard on the dispatch and the brokerage side of things that we may be moving forward into. Everybody's really busy doing positive stuff for the company. And so that's what I have to say about that, Mark Ely. Thank you for asking. James Clark says data queue is where you argue. If you stopped by a DOT officer, you may think they are the same, but it's not right. You can PC for a safe spot, which is another truck stop, but then you cannot pass one if there is. See, and that's the thing. I'll pass one that has no parking in the pro. Like I won't, if I can hit the next pilot, but let's say the next pilot is bankrupt and out of business too, right? Then I got to move on. Well, then to the next stop that I have to go to, I got fuel. I can't drive too much further. I don't have a lot of fuel right now. So I got to stop and get fuel. That truck stop has parking. And then I have to move on to the next truck stop. That's literally the situation if I move. So I just figured, well, the only other option is not to move and not chance it, right? Because I got to do all that. Mark Ely says, teamwork is important to me. I believe I do my best in team situations. And that's, Mark, honestly, like that's what if I'm looking back, and I think I've said it a couple times on the channel too, like I just feel like the world's different. We've got to start, in my opinion, I do better. Let me say it like that because I don't want to tell people what to do. I see much more benefit in working with community-minded people. You know, I believe that our livelihood and our lives are probably going to require that more as we move more into this unknown future. But that's another channel discussion, like Snorlord OG, which everybody should subscribe to. We get into deeper conversations about that kind of stuff over there. And he's trying to raise the views and the subscriber count. So if you guys are not subscribed, go check out Snorlord OG. Anyway, community-minded people. If you look back in history over businesses, what do? You put a strong team together. What do you think Mr. Like is doing at Like Trucking? He's putting a very choice group of people together that have different skill sets that are needed to build a bigger company, a stronger company. I don't know how big he wants to get, but a stronger company, right? A strong team builds a strong company. That's smart. So yes, I like being part of a team. I bring a lot to the table in a team. I'm not trying to be nobody's boss but my own and for my company. But the way that Like Trucking is set up is so awesome because we can still build our companies and then be a part of Like Trucking and build Like Trucking. How cool is that? I think it's innovative. I think it's great. I think that everybody who's there has very similar mindsets. And there's no micromanaging. There's no none of that. Jeff ain't that. Jeff was a truck driver. Jeff is building a company for the drivers. So it's real and we're doing it together and everybody understands the mindset. And if they're not doing well at Like Trucking, there's a mindset thing. Like if you put Jeff's practices to work, and some people who have done it can testify to that. JF Trucker, I'm sorry, I think I missed your thing. He says, hello, Shannon. Thank you, JF Trucker. Jeff's a very, very smart man. And he's got tons of integrity. I respect him very much. I'm not just saying that. I got that stuff before. Like when I set my sights to bring my business to Like Trucking and be a part of Like Trucking in whatever capacity that I could, I was dead set on that. The reason is because I like how Jeff runs his business. I like how Jeff thinks. I'm with it. I'm of the same mindset. I know that I can help him be successful in what he's trying to do. And that business model that he has is in my mind the best. And so in lieu of you find someone that is doing things how you want to do it and you go with that person, you study them, you pay attention to them, and right. So Jeff has been a mentor to me through his YouTube channel, and now I'm here with him. So he is my mentor. He's one of my mentors. So as my own company grows, I want to do what he's doing. I'm learning the methods, watching him grow, being a part of helping him grow, and then I can build mine right accordingly. That's what it is here at Like Trucking for me. So it's a great environment. I feel comfortable. And they don't bug me, right? Like I can run my business. Right? So there's that. A lot of drivers come to Like Trucking for that because they can go home when they want to, they can drive when they want to, and there's nobody whining about it. James Clark says, is legal parking, but you show that you stopped, then move to the next one. Yeah, I think it would ultimately be fine, but, you know, I like to bring it to you. JF Trucker says, chat. Go Truck Yourself says, hey girl, hey Go Truck Yourself, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Sunday coffee, kicking off the new week. Oh boy, what did I do? Okay. Umberto says, trying to call another pilot. Yeah, I thought about that too. Steve ND86 is in the house. Happy Sunday. I'm almost home. Awesome. James Clark says, have fun with it. I'm going to finish my run. James, be safe. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I appreciate you always, sir. Old School says, I would stay where you are, considering parking around the NOLA, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Baton Rouge sucks. Right? Okay. How bad is it really right now? I got a good quiet parking lot. There's plenty of room. I'm in a spot that's, you know, back to the sun, so I'm trying to stay out of the sun. It's still hot, don't get me wrong. I'm still burning fuel sitting here. I just don't want to get too low on fuel, right? Because I'm going to need fuel. I'm almost contemplating dropping the trailer real quick, running to get fuel, and then coming back. What are your thoughts on that? You know? Fuel, like, this makes you nervous when you're at a truck stop that goes completely powers down and there's a financial situation. Look how fast that happened. Did anybody see that coming? Anybody? Did you know some of the pilots were going to go bankrupt today? It makes you nervous, right? Now you're like, oh my gosh, I better fill up my tanks with fuel just in case it hits the region or the area, right? How many of these other truck stops that are in the line between me and the receiver work with whoever backs these guys? What if they have hands in those other fuel stops and then, you know, they're not selling fuel either? I don't know. Steve says, happy Sunday. I'm almost home. Oh, I read that. Glenn says, I'm with Lake and loving it. Independence with support. Just took 2 weeks off in PA for treatment. Flexibility is key. Oh, Glenn, I'm sorry. I didn't and put that together. But thanks. You think I described it pretty well? I met Glenn. Now, hold on. I've just made that connection. I met Glenn at a shipper, and for the first time, and he got to come in my then was dirty truck, and he got to be victim to Dee Dee spazatoidness. But he was gracious, and it was nice to meet you, Glenn. Yeah, so I hope you're enjoying it as much as me. Old School says your trailer might be there when you get back. Well, I do have the kingpin lock, right? I mean, when I drop my trailer, I lock it up because it's a rental. I don't want nobody stealing my rental, whether it's empty or loaded. I don't care. The back doors are already locked because of because. But if I have to drop it and go get fuel, like, I'll put that kingpin lock on it. No one's taking my trailer anywhere. Scorpion Trucker says, yo, Shane and everyone from Illinois. Scorpion Trucker is also part of the Like Trucking team. 2-stepping west towards Arizona, baby. Taking a 30-minute break. Brewing some caribou. All right. Be safe out there, brother. I'm driving into a hurricane this week. Go Truck Yourself says, see if they got any fuel left and fill up for free. Yeah. I think the only thing you can loot at this point around here is the ice the bags of ice, the ice cabinets are unlocked. Other than that, it's a ghost town. So I guess if you want free ice, come over and grab some. I'm not encouraging you to do that. But if somebody did, that's what they could do if they wanted to do that. But that's stealing, so don't take them. RGB channel member says, how are you going to log fueling? Is that an on-duty task? Yes, RGB. Fueling is an on-duty task. Technically. Yes, the answer is yes. Type truck in a pin lock for when you drop the trailer is handy. Yeah, I got a beefy one too. There's nobody that's going to get a hold of my trailer. I got a really good lock when I was working with Dart, and I've kept it. It was like, it's great. It's heavy. It's heavy to put on. It's a beast, but nobody's getting a hold of this trailer. I'll tell you that, no matter what. Old School says that franchise went broke. The pilots that closed were franchisees. Yes. But you don't know until you show up and you see that you're at one of them, right? Jeremy Griggs, why is JF Trucker in here? JF Trucker likes to come in and, once in a while and say what's up. So, it's all good. Everyone's welcome. Nomadic Briss says, Young Shannon Didi in chat. Good morning, Nomadic Brit. It was good talking to you yesterday, brother. Robert says, Brett. Old School says, I have picked kingpin locks. They are not that hard and even easier. Okay, Old School. Just pop my balloon. And what the heck are you doing picking kingpin locks there, Old School, New School? What are you up to? I'm assuming somebody locked up your trailer and you had to figure that out. Go Truck Yourself says, I'll be in the hurricane also. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Someone else is going to share my flight with me. Go Truck Yourself. Thank you. Let's pray for each other. And yeah, I'm gonna keep people updated because it is a situation. Joey is in the house in my Instagram. I think he's still there. I just noticed. Sorry, Joey, I get to talking and don't look at camera too. Welcome to my live stream. We're live on YouTube, Shannon Thomas Trucking. You can come over there and join us if you want to. But Instagram's okay too because I'm trying this out. I'm not real good at it yet. Don't worry, but join in for the conversation. Okay, Go Truck Yourself. I feel a little better because you're going to be there with me around somewhere. Scorpion says, I love the thin sliced ribeye. Oh, you got some? Yeah, I made a video about it coming soon. Great. Yeah, so you guys, in every video, I've been putting my discounts for Instagram. I mean, not Instagram. Instacart, which is what I use to get fresh groceries, healthy groceries out on the road. And I typically have them go to Aldi's because there's lots of Whole Foods at Aldi's and stuff, right? So that's where 9 times out of 10, I get it from Aldi's. If not, I have to, if there's not one around, I got to pick a different store. But there's a discount in there where you can get up to $30 off your first grocery cart if you use my code. It's not in this one yet because we're just doing this one, but it's every other video. I've put my links there. Also to the Butcherbox. That's where I get my grass-fed, grass-finished meats that I keep up in the Apicool freezer up there. So I have healthy foods on the road. And there's also a link to Kachava, which is the protein meal replacement drink that I buy. There's a discount code for you there. Makes for an easy time eating and healthy eating on the road and not buying anything from those truck stops. So those are there to help you out. But so I had told, back to the steak, I told you guys on one show or whatever that I get these thin sliced ribeyes from Aldi's. It's a pack. It's like $16, but you get like six 6 ribeye steaks. They're just thinner. Well, fantastic. You get all those ribeye meals for like $15 or $16 or maybe $18, right? But it's great. To me, it's a great deal. It's a steak. I don't have to pay $16 a steak. I get 6 of them for like $16 and they're ribeye meat. So yeah, cool. I'm glad that worked out for you, Scorpio Trucker. Mark Ely says, would you take a load from Pittsburgh to California for $62.50? It's like 2,500 miles. Yeah. Yeah, I would. I'd like more, but I would. That's at least, geez, it's like 2,500 miles. I have to do the miles out, for real, but and then it really depends on how many days it takes, right? If it works out to my number's $1,000 a day, if it covers my daily rate, it makes sense. I don't really have to worry about the per mile charge when I do that. So that's always my target. So $1,000 a day. If I can meet that, then my costs are met, my profits met. And that's good. If I can beat it, I try to beat it. So you got to look at how many days it takes you. Go Truck Yourself says, JF never been disrespectful in here or bothered anyone. Yeah, that's true. I don't really have problems with my people that come in. We literally are having coffee together. You guys are always very kind and supportive. And you're all moderators. So there's no bad stuff going on in here, typically. Not that I'm aware of, anyways. JF has always been respectful to me and has never caused any trouble. So if somebody's got problems with them, I'm out of it. But he's welcome here. Everyone's welcome here until you do something bad, right? And then my moderators are going to hammer on you. Old School says, I get bored and try picking different locks and other security items. Good to know, Old School. Hey, friends like you are good to have, okay? I know that. Just in case. You never know when, you're going to lock yourself out of something. Robert says, the last hurricane we had here was 1987. It was blowing parked trucks over, so I parked under a bridge. Oh, good idea. Thanks for the tip, Robert. I'll keep that in mind if some stuff starts happening. Go Truck Yourself says, 250 a mile to go to Cali. Better be one stop and have a good load coming out. 106 mile an hour wind. Oh dear God, that's got to blow the truck over like no problem. Of course, because it's picking up houses and stuff, right? There's a place here called Seven Oaks. They only had 3 left when it finished. Oh my God. I'm scared, you guys. I'm scared. Instagram people. I'm scared. Glenn says, your safety is a priority. The fact that you have to leave your truck in absolute darkness is what concerns me. Call ahead. Yeah, we will be monitoring the weather, and I can guarantee you that my business partner and my safety manager will be looking ahead and looking out for me as well. And we will work together as a team, right? As we always do. And we'll figure it out. If I got to stop, I got to stop. It's not the end of the world. I don't have a product that's going to stop production at GM, okay? It's not going to stop a million people from eating or babies from being fed. So I'm okay. The only thing it's going to hit is my pocketbook because time is money. That's all I'm concerned about. Mark Ely says, oh, we already answered that. I'm sorry. How did I get way up there? Sorry, guys, I jumped. I think I jumped way up there. Gasman! About time. Where you been, Gasman? You're late. We've been talking about hurricanes. We've been talking about pilot. I'm at a bankrupt pilot on my 34. All of that business. CB says, channel member says, as Ryan always says, don't be scared, be prepared, right? Yeah, I like watching that guy. Does anybody else watch Ryan Hall, y'all, on YouTube for your weather preparations? If not, it's a good channel. You should go check it out. RGB says you're not alone. We're all here for you. Thank you. Pray for me. If you don't pray, if you're not a praying person, it's a good time to start. Okay, for your girl. Pray for your girl. I'm going into it. What's that one? Old school says, do not think time is money. It is money how much you charge your family, your friends for your time. Oh, they pay a lot. There's no doubt about it. But they're busy too. You know, this is the thing. Being a mother and now a grandmother, I miss my family all the time. But what I'm doing is ultimately to take care of them. And that the sacrifice is missing their day to day, right? But even when I go home for the 34, everybody drops everything they're doing. We get together. We spend time together. But once that gets out of our system, their system, right? We spend a good day, maybe a day and a half together. Then everybody's got to get back to work. Everybody's got housework to do. Everybody's got lessons to go to. Everybody's, all of that. And I'm sitting there anyway. So that has helped me with the guilt, realizing that as long as I get home once a month, they give me all the time that they can squeeze out of that, and it's great. And then everybody goes back to busting their tails all month. My girls work like crazy too, and they're having babies and stuff, right? Even if I was able to sit there for a whole week, like I wouldn't be able to see them, and I'd be right there. So we're very efficient. When Mama comes home, we be together, we squeeze it out, we eat dinner, we laugh, we play games, we hang out. We chase the kids all together and whatever. We have bonfires if we can, like whatever we can do. And that's really all the time that we all can afford to stop everything, stop the world. And we do it. And so that has helped me with the feeling guilty part. Like, oh, I'm not there for them. I am totally there for them. I have young adult children. I have 3 daughters and their husbands, and they're all in their 20s, and they're all working hard, and they're all getting started on their lives. They're all having babies and all that stuff. So guess what? Sometimes I gotta be the culprit. And thank God for technology. Like we can get together like this on video, and so we see each other. And so my grandkids are still too little to be traumatized by me not being around. They see me on camera. That's the way they've grown up. So there's no trauma. Like this is the way it is. So I'm there, but I have to do this now so that we can get to the next level later. And that's going to be for them. So I'm the one that can do it. I have the opportunity. I have the sacrifice. I'm doing it. And everybody in the family understands that that's what's happening. That helps. You're right, old school. I feel you. CB channel member says, I'm a sub to both Ryan Hall channels and give money to his nonprofit. I've been with him since his first video. Yeah, I really dig that dude. He gives me weather in a fun way, and I love his passion about what he's doing. And I don't know how I came across Ryan, but I like getting my news from him in that manner. Like he don't play, and he's fun. Gas man says, don't worry about the hurricanes, they're full of hot air. Rick Pig is in the house. Good morning, Rick Pig. Hey Shannon, thank you for that. I love it. I wish Hakuna Matata for you and everyone else here today. Thank you, Rick Pig. Blessings. That's great. We're talking about going into the hurricane because that's where your girl's going. I'm asking for prayer to cover me, and who else said they were going? Hold on, I forgot who was it. Go Truck Yourself is going to be in the hurricane weather with me. Me and Go Truck Yourself are going in to battle. I'm kind of scared. I really wasn't aware of it until this live. Thank you guys. You're always looking out for me. And Dee Dee, I appreciate you. So it's a brand new week. Oh man, it's going to be a brand new adventure like that, right? What else is going on? See, and then the topic today was, what's your why? To handle the discussion, let's get to that, because that really was today's topic. It was supposed to be last week's, but we got in some other fun stuff last week, so I said I was going to move it to this week. I want to know, what is your why in trucking? Go Truck Yourself says, we get blown away out together. I'm on here out of you. We don't have to work for money in us. And man, the salon there seems like it's cool. I could go for that salon experience. You know what I'm saying? So what is your why in trucking? I want to know what your why is. I say stuff about a lot of whys, right? What's your why in trucking? Why do you do it? Why do you make the sacrifice? Is there one reason? Is there a couple reasons? Do you just gosh dang love it? Because it's the funnest thing you ever did? There's part of that. There's part of that in me too. I love what I'm doing. I feel great about what I'm doing. It's an honorable thing. My family is proud of me. My kids are the best, man. I don't have to hide from the police in this career. I mean, sort of. I don't have to. It's not illegal. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, long story, right? RGB. RGB channel member says, oh man, that's a long story. I say it all the time. You guys that are here on a regular basis, like, you get it. Instagrammers, you're new to the whole situation, but I got videos on YouTube. Check out my channel. Old school, new school says, my why is no one is willing to pay me what I'm worth for other things I know how to do. Yeah, that's harder too. Right? The reason I'm asking the question is because we all know we all have a why, and we all come from different backgrounds, and there's different situations. It's so vast and colorful and beautiful and all that. And generally YouTube channel people at some point tell their why on their YouTube trucking video, right? And Lord knows I probably had everybody listen to it about 100 times. I'm very passionate about it. And I think how deep our passion runs is what drives us out here, right? So yeah, I want to know other people's why. And you probably ask yourself that every day. Why am I doing this? Why do I keep myself? Why am I out here going through all this hell? Right? There's that too. CP Channel Member says, why? Because I simply don't fit into normal society. I stay away from it and it stays away from me and everybody's happy. And there's some of that too. Trucking is a beautiful thing. A quilt, right? It's a beautiful quilt sewn together, all of our beautiful colors and all the places that we come from. And here is where we can be together and work as a team and move a nation, move the world. Yeah. Old School says, Steve, same with me too. Grow Yourself says, my why is I have a goal to grow a fleet and generations of family can continue for years long after I'm gone. That is my same goal. Go Truck Yourself. I'm trying to build the business so, you know, if the grandkids are like, oh, we don't want to drive no trucks, which I'm gonna do everything in my power to program them now while they're little. But no, I'm fully preparing for that too. Like if they want nothing to do with it or whatever, and they're gonna be those little spoiled kids that are like, hey, we just sell it, spend the money. Well, then I'm building it structurally. So either way, it will be an asset to my family. Whether they continue they continue the journey or they decide that it's just an asset that they want to sell and liquidate and whatever, which would be stupid. But you know, if I'm really smart, I'm going to create the living trust so I can design exactly what they're going to do and what's going to happen to my company. Gasman says 30 pounds down on carnivore, ketovore, and fasting. Fantastic, Gasman. I've hit a plateau, but it should break soon. Hey, try cloud bread. Cloud bread. I've never heard of that. Okay, so fitness update. I've lost a lot of weight in fasting, which you might be able to see, right? I'm getting kind of, but I feel like I've lost a lot of muscle. My shoulders are like stupid girl bone, skin and bones. So this is not okay for me. In lieu of that, I hit a plateau myself. And so for the next 6 weeks, I am lifting weights. I am eating, windows. I'm still intermittent fasting. I'm eating in the window, and I'm eating. I'm adding carbs, but very little bit, and I'm eating in the window. So I'm still fasting 12 to 14 to 16 hours, depending on, what's going on in my day at that time. I am working out in a fasted state. So I lift the weights. I do the stuff in the morning before I even think of eating. That's a powerful tool. And so then, Gasman, thank you. Oh man. Thank you. Okay. Let me get back to that. But so that's what I'm doing now. For the next 6 weeks, I went from extreme fasting, smart fasting, but I know how to do it, right? So I went a very long period with really, really fasting as much as I could. And now I'm going to take 6 weeks, a block, and eat in protein, right? And protein, feed my muscles, and then lift the weights to build my muscles because I've just gotten skinny. And I hit the plateau. So to me, that means in my health, I gotta change things up for a minute. So that's where I'm at. Okay. The next 6 weeks are that. We'll see where we're at the end of that 6 weeks, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do next. Okay. That's where I'm at. Thank you for sharing that, Gasman. Gasman with a $50 super chat. Thank you, Gas Man. Congratulations on your weight loss. He says his why is, I have 3 more pants on this truck. Oh, beautiful. Hope it lasts much, much longer after you pay it off. Trucking with old Snapper is in us. Hey, old Snapper, what's up? He says, yo, yo, yo. Nomadic Brit says hi to Snapper. He says hi to Nomadic Brit. Gas Man with the $50 super chat. He says, if my career goes bad, I want this back. Thanks for the loan, Gas Man. Thanks for the loan. I appreciate it. This is the gift with strings attached, right? Chuck Truckin says, my dad, I've been trucking 37 years and I still love trucks and trucking, but I'm getting worn out now, so it's not as good or well paid as it used to be. Oh, nothing's like it used to be back in the day, right, Robert? A lot has changed. A lot has changed. CB's laughing at Gasman's. That's funny. Hey, I like it. I'll take it any way I can get it. It helps. Every little bit helps, and it blesses me, and it supports the channel. And eventually, I'm going to put all these little monies together, and I'm going to try to create a better studio experience for you, right? Maybe a better microphone thing. Maybe. I definitely need a better camera, because this is all crazy. You know, learning about this stuff. I don't want to waste a penny on the wrong thing. And because trust me, my mount adventure, trying to get the right mounts, I wasted probably $350 a long time ago. I just kept trying. Suction cups is the problem. Suction cups is what I don't need. So finding mounts that are appropriate and that don't have suction cups is a chore here. So I got like 17 different mounts. Spend too much money on it. I'm not trying to do that with, other studio equipment. But thank you. I appreciate all your guys' support. Russell Freight Services. Got done for the day. I can't deliver till 10 a.m. tomorrow in Texas. Oh, I came through Texas, man. It was 112. That was just yesterday in the morning. It was hot. It's so hot. My air conditioner was like, I had to question whether it was having trouble staying super cold. That's how hot it was. So, but now I'm in Louisiana, which is, we're up to 85 degrees today. So it's nice and cooler than 112. Still hot. Still have to keep the air on for me and Dee Dee. So if anybody has a line on a green PU person, tell them they need to get a hold of me because I want to make them a deal. I would like to get a new green APU installed on my brand new International and talk about it on my YouTube channel and promote them. Yes, I would. Hook a sister up, y'all. Trucking with Old Snapper says, I'm doing fall cleaning today, thinking if I pretend it's fall, I'll magically be fall. I'm tired of the heat. Yeah, it wasn't, look, the winter was tough on us, right? And weird, the winter was weird. And now, like, these are some heavy-duty dog days of summer that we're experiencing. And it's not just down south. Like, I was all the way up in Washington, and I was all the way up in Montana. Hot. I didn't think it was that hot up there. And it's been really hot in Michigan. So it's like really weird the last year or two, right? Makes me wonder if they're up to something. But yeah, I think we're all kind of burned out is the word on the heat. Now, if the green APU people would work with me, I can live life more comfortably and be happy because I won't have to worry so much about the heat. I'm just saying. CB says, pro tip, put a couple drops of super glue in the bottom of the suction cups. It will stay out longer than you need it to. Yeah, that was I tried something like that once, and of course, I dripped the super glue on one of my knobs. Like, I couldn't get it to move into that ever again. CB says, stay on. Oh, needed to stay on. Okay, yeah, I knew what you meant, CB. Old School says, Mother Nature finally took her might off. Russ, you think so? I don't know. I just kind of want things back to growing schedules aren't the same. You know, I kind of want it to level out so we can see some normalcy and things like that. We garden, right? I'm a farmer at heart, really. I do everything else, but I'm a farmer at heart. So yeah, I watch growing seasons. I watch what's going on. I watch the crops. I watch all the farms when I drive past them. I'm looking at the colors. I'm looking at rainfall and things like that. You know, I always do, because that concerns me. The earth is talking to you, but are you listening? Russell Freight Services says, I've been thinking about getting an APU soon. 5 more payments on the truck and will be paid off. Been a heck of a journey. Yeah, I'm so proud of you, Russell Freight Services. You've been plugging away. You've been consistent. You've been working your butt off. Almost said a bad word. Trucking Reviews is in the house. Good morning from Denver. I just left there, Trucking Reviews. I made it down to Louisiana. And apparently I'm going to drive into Florida into a hurricane situation. That's what we got on board for this next week. Trucking with Snappers, I have a very strong team. It's me, myself, and I, and sometimes nomadic advice. Well, you can't complain about that, old Snapper. He's a good advisor. He's definitely one of the strongest people in the trucking company. I mean, not trucking, the trucking industry. You can listen to. Gas says, so hot, all the corn in the field pops. My mule thought it was snow and froze to death. Oh, it is hot. These poor little horses that I drive by, they're out there like, I'm thinking, man, their skin has got to be like leather, right? If I had horses, I would make sure they had shade, because they're out there like in the barren land in Texas. The cows are out there like, hey, it's cooking, but the horses look sad. Man, I would put up like a big tarp or something, right? So they could hang out in there. This is why I can't be a cattle farmer. I love animals so much. Like, I just be like, oh. Trucking with Old Snapper says, Gas Man, it's so hot. The devil went back to hell until the earth cools down. The dark one. CB says, keep studying weather, Shannon. It's typical first year of La Nina pattern. It will fluctuate down for a couple years, then we will get El Nino, and on it goes. Okay, so it's a cycle. I suppose that's good, but my little naivety gets me in, right? It's a cycle of that. You get to see me like, oh, I'm already booked and loaded going to hurricane. Like, when I went out to Nevada, I was like, oh, I'm going to Nevada. Well, I didn't have change. I was supposed to have these. I know about the weather pattern on a trip like that. Got my, yeah. I feel like this is another lesson, right? That you guys get to see me go through and crack up about it. I mean, I hope it all goes well. I wouldn't want us to die, or, you know, we don't want nothing bad to happen. But this is another part of Shannon's journey. Fantastic. My mom's going to probably have a heart attack, but I'm not going to tell her. But see, she watches the weather because her sister lives down there. And so her and dad are in their 70s, so they sit around and watch the weather every day. And my mom's always worried about everyone else. So she's going to be like, guess what's happening in Florida? And she's going to be telling me about her sister. Well, so this is my now that she doesn't watch the channel, right? I don't want her to worry. I'm sure somebody will work it out. The girls watch me on GPS, right? My daughters, they were on at all times. So they'll be like, Mom's down there. And they're going to tell Grandma, and then Grandma's going to be all like, ah. CB says Ryan Hall just posted a new video on the hurricane. Good. I will have to watch it. Russell Freight Services says, heck yeah, it's worth the time. The first truck is always the hardest one. That's what we hear. And thank God. I mean, this is now my second truck in my journey. If you don't count I've been at companies, right? First year cutting my teeth, and then my first purchase truck was the 2019 Freightliner Cascadia that I had at Dart. And then when I came over to Lake Trucking for this opportunity, I turned that truck back in so someone else was blessed with it. I took very good care of it. It was out of warranty anyway, so I gave it back, walked away from Dart in that situation in a very positive, professional way, so that my bridges are never burned. I always take care of my relationships, and it was a very awesome experience for me. But that was my first truck. I had hopes of paying it off, but it made sense not to, and to hand it back. And then now I have a brand new truck, which has a 6-year, 600,000 mile full gold package warranty on it. So my business is protected for the next 6 years against any major catastrophes, with the exception of downtime from any repairs that may have to happen, right? Glenn says, all the best. See you. Okay, thanks, Glenn. Thanks for hanging out and watching. I appreciate you, Glenn. It's great to have you on my team. Very nice man, Glenn Leroy. He's a light trucking driver as well. Associate business partner, however you want to say it. Gasman says, trucking with old snapper, it's so hot here in Louisiana. I'm in Louisiana, Gasman. I saw a funeral procession pull through a Dairy Queen. We got to get some ice cream. So if you want to put down your why for why you're trucking, that's the topic. Trucking with Old Snapper says, I believe it, gas man. Yeah, it's hot. I'm in Louisiana, and it is 85 degrees according to the truck. Me and Dee Dee are staying cool in here, hanging out with you guys. Beep, beep. Thank you, gas man, for the $50 cash or super chat. Russell Freight Services says, how many miles did you have? A buddy of mine came over here and he got a black Freightliner with 577,000. Mine had, when I got it, it had 417,000. So it was under warranty until 500. Yeah. The transmission was under warranty till 1150. So I think when I walked out of it, it was 640. No, 540. So I was there about a year and a half or so, year and a half. That would have been 100,000 miles. Yeah. So yeah, I think I was at 540, 560 when I handed the truck in. And there was a waiting list for it. I got lucky. Russell Freight Services says I got lucky to get mine with 308, and my major components covered for 750. Oh, good deal. Give me a sec, guys. I am having hey, Instagram. I'm gonna start some coffee real quick, and I gotta get the cord to plug the laptop in because this gives me a low battery. The day that they invent wireless everything will be a great day. Plug this into the back of the laptop. I have this little coffee maker, and it's also because it just takes seconds to get a fresh cup of coffee going. I use this reusable filter here. I'm not drinking Folgers. This is what I mix my coffee concoction in. But I'll drink Folgers if I have to, but okay. It's all set. I'm just ready for another cup. What is this? Trucker Gal's Own Mole Eye Logic Neo. He's in the house. He says, what? It's already noon. We hit lunchtime again. See what happens? We have so much fun in here that the last show lasted till noon. It's so hot. I saw a bird pull a worm out of the ground with oven mitts. Okay, I'll stop. Thanks, Gasman. I love comedy. I'm like, how come guys don't make jokes in my lives? Because we're at Cash Kings. I'm like, whoo, it's big time. Oh, by the way, let me mention that. Cash did announce that he was going to go live. Cash is king on youtube.com. He's going to do an afternoon show, live show. Okay, so I don't want to go too long. And please, somebody tell me if he starts it, because right, he already said he was going to do an afternoon live today, and I want to catch that myself. Robert says, I only bought used trucks where I knew the past owner had a good reputation for taking care of them. 500,000 with a dirt jammer in it and a poor maintenance will equal big problems, in my opinion. Like, yeah, I mean, that's right. Jerome says, why you're still alive? Yeah, I am. We're having a good time. Old school, new school says wireless can be great until everyone realizes it's all RF and creates problem for everything else, or it could be electric, or it could electromagnetic. Yeah, I know, right? We can't have everything. Can't have everything perfect. It's like, there's wireless, right? And you remember your cable, your Ethernet cord. There's still nothing that beats an Ethernet cord when you're on the internet. Nothing beats it. Even though all this technology and this wireless stuff is great. So I do love my cords. And there's going to be no interruption in charging, right? Not going to have any issues. Russell Freight Services says Ryan Hall video is good. The one about the hurricane. Okay. JF Trucker says you're a cutie. Thank you, JF Trucker. You're a cutie too. Thank you for the compliments. And you're welcome in here. You're always nice to me in here. I wonder what time Josh is live. I'm going to have another cup of coffee, okay? So that's just what it is. I am supposed to do my workout today. I'm going to. I'm not letting go of that. I've been consistent. I've been very sore. And I've made it a point not to whine about it to you guys. But you don't realize how out of shape you are until you try to start getting your muscles working again. Holy crap. So I've realized that I've always been a very strong girl, okay? Some people that know me might argue. But trucking has made me very, very weak. Very weak in strength. I've lost so much of it, man. So talk about a rude awakening. So for my very first workout, which was legs and booty, like I killed it. I still got it in me to kill it. But man, I was sore for 3 days. I couldn't do the next workout. You're supposed to like take a rest and do the next workout. You guys, I had to wait 3 days. I was squealing like a little piggy trying to climb out of the truck and climb back. My legs were so sore. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a piece of crap. So I'm motivated. I'm motivated to get my muscles back, to get right. I did the fasting. I did the weight loss part. Now it's like, now we build it. Now we build it strong. Now we try to get toned and all of that. So 6 weeks. And I got my little before pictures, right? I'll probably share them in my members only section so you can actually see the progress that I've made. But yeah. And my weight loss, so now my weight's not going to drop. I hopefully will gain a little bit, but we're going to build muscle and lose the extra fat, right, that I haven't lost from fasting. That's kind of what I'm on. So that's what's happening with that. But man, was I sore. Have you guys tried to lift weights lately? Have you tried to test yourself lately? I'm curious. I've lost a lot of strength, man. I know that it's probably a lot of my age, right? You're supposed to start losing strength at this age and all that. It was very mind-blowing to me at how much I'm not strong. You lose something trucking, right? Because you do. Because we stop moving so much in certain ways. When you actually realize how bad it is, holy crap. So, when's the last time y'all lifted weights? When's the last time you checked yourself? because I'm checking myself. I've done all this hard work fasting, and I've been successful while trucking. Now I found a good tough workout plan, and I'm pushing it real hard, and I'm staying consistent with it. And if I do this right, I'll look pretty close to how I did when I was 25. Doing that stuff right. So it's in there. I just gotta bring it back out. Gotta bring it back to where it used to be. Within reason. I know I'm older now. I get it. I'm not like, right? But have you picked up weights lately? Have you got your butt in the gym lately? Say it. Answer. Somebody answer. Because if you did, I bet you know what I'm talking about. Taste that once. Anyways, that's your encouragement. Lift some weights. Get some rubber bands in your truck. Work on your muscles. Tyke says about 3 months ago, and it hurt, so I retired and decided to stay a fat bastard. That's what I'm saying. It brings you to the line, okay? To me, it hurt my feelings for myself. I want to be the best I can, and that's mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. The best I can at this age, right? I'm fighting age. So I want to do it well. I don't think there's something wrong with that. Old school says, don't go to gyms. I need to get stronger though, too fat. Yeah, so I got on the fasting thing, right? Which I've been doing. I will probably always intermittent fast. I think it's the healthiest life you can do for yourself. But it takes time. And so I've done it a long time. And especially this year, I kind of went really hard a lot. And so I lost a lot of fat, but in also I wasn't eating enough protein because I got so used to fasting I just didn't want to eat anymore, which is not right. It's not right. So, and then I hit a plateau with my weight finally, and I'm talking this is over like the whole year. So I finally hit a point where like I've got to change something up, and the loose skin, right? You can tell I've gotten thinner. I've got triceps issues. So this is not the look I was trying to accomplish, but it is what it is. And that being done and that being accomplished, and then I've hit a plateau, it's time to change it up. Now I'm making sure to get enough protein because this is the result of not enough protein, right? And fasting. My muscles have been expensed. So we have to fix that. That doesn't take long, but it does take some work and consistency. So that's the 6-week block that we're on. We're building muscle. And I will show my stuff, but it's going to be in members only. I'll tell you that right now. Only my members are going to be able to see the befores and afters, and only my members are going to see the meal prep videos or some of the workouts. I've been thinking about doing the work. It's weird because I'm kind of self-conscious, right? So I'll share what I'm doing in whatever manner I decide that's going to be with my members. That's going to be there. At least that's what I think so far. I may release it publicly first. I don't know. It's like, you want to get the views out of it, but I don't know. I'm kind of self-conscious. I'm not trying to. I don't know. I'll pray about it. But my members are going to get the big deets, the big details of what I'm doing because I know how to do this. So I'm not worried about that. And I definitely want to show people that it can be done in the truck. I want to be able to show you the muscle that I've gotten, which it'll be over some time, right? It's not gonna be tomorrow. But once I fix this stuff, right, then I'll be able to give the information. I did this in the truck because I live in the truck. I'm in this truck with my dog. I'm going to get this done while living in the truck with the equipment on the truck that I have. The only piece of equipment I wish I had, and I've been thinking about having this made, I would like a pull-up bar, like my load bar. Okay, stay with me for a second. But okay, you know those load bars that go across the back and they're square? Right? They clip in the end, they're aluminum load bars. I want to get them made somehow. I can't find them on the internet. But I want like the load bar that we have with the rubber stops on the end that holds it in place. I want to change those ends to the locks so that I can have a load bar like that I can have dual use as a pull-up bar. So I can use it for certain types of exercises. Genius, right? That's a great idea. So I'm literally thinking about going to some local craftsmen's peoples in my town and seeing if someone can make me that. That's what I want. Because some of the muscle things and strength training that I want to accomplish is going to require pull-ups and a pull-up bar. I do them off my bunk. I know that trick. But I'm after something else. Beyond the bunk. The bunk helps now because I'm weak anyways, and so I'm getting used to working those muscles. But when my strength is coming back where I'm strong enough, I want a bar. Like now I want to go hard on the bar. So I have to have that made because there's nothing on the internet. They only make load bars with the rubber stops at the end. Well, the rubber stops on the end is not enough to hold my body weight from this, a perpendicular direction. So I want those clips because and I can't just use a square load bar because my hands, right? It's not comfortable for the hands. Otherwise, I just get one of those. But I need it modified so it's round. And the shape of the rubber stop and load bars would be good for my hands. So that's going to be a thing. Because not only is that a great thing, but I think people would buy it. I think people would want that for our exercise. It's tough for us to get into a gym and stuff like that. And men do pull-ups be easier than women, right? It's a whole different thing for us. But yeah, I think it would be a good product to put in my merch store. So I will figure that out somehow. I have to get some help. So it might take a little bit. Rockin' Robin Trucking says, no weights, but I mowed my bar ditch 150 yards long. Hey, that's exercise, Rockin' Robin. The most important thing is you got to stay moving, even if you're just walking. Even just walking helps your digestion, your hormones, your metabolism, like all of that. Your blood pressure. Like some of you guys are getting high blood pressure because you're not moving. Your hormones are all in balance because you're not moving. You gotta move. Get out of that truck. 30 minutes. Walk around. If you have a dog, there you go. Your dog needs it. And you need it. But if you don't have a dog, like, move your tush, man. It's good for you. And it helps bring your cortisol levels down too, because a lot of this fat that we get and we can't get rid of is because your cortisol levels are up because you're a truck driver. You're in the top 10 most dangerous careers in the world. We're constantly under stress. Our cortisol levels are constantly elevated. And when your cortisol is elevated, then that doesn't help your insulin resistance, right? And then you're eating crap food. That doesn't help it either. Like You got to move your body. You got to bring that stuff down. When you walk, when you take your 30-minute break and you walk, it brings your cortisol levels way down. It takes your stress levels way down. It's that important. So I say that with love, you guys. Like it's important. I learned. I'm learning too. Like you got to fight stress. I've started taking ashwagandha. Ashwagandha also lowers cortisol levels, right? I can feel like I'm a lot more peaceful feeling, right? It's been great. I've been taking it for about a week. Ashwagandha root. Get some in your life. And I think it has other extra benefits for men too. So you guys should be taking it. I would recommend that. I'm not a doctor, but I'm liking it. It's not too expensive either. You should take it every day because our cortisol levels are constantly so for this coffee, number 2, I'm about ready for breakfast. I break my fast every day with lean protein. I suggest you do the same if you're breaking your fast, if you guys are intermittent fasting. And wait about 20 minutes and then you can eat your meal, right? Like your eggs or bacon or your salad or whatever you have in the morning. Even if you're going to eat carbs like oatmeal or some kind of toast with something or whatever. I definitely want you to understand that when you mix carbs with fat, stores fat, that's that. So if you understand that, you're trying to lose weight and you need a little couple tips. This is one of them. Do not eat carbs with a fat. Have your protein and fat. Have your protein and carbs, but do not have fat and carbs in the same meal. It automatically goes to fat. So be mindful of what you're fueling your body with, right? Robert says, I thought about getting one of those full workout elastic band exercise kits, no weights in the truck and easy locker storage. Yeah, that's what I got. Let me show you what I got, Robert. And resistance training is extremely effective. Very quickly, more like quick effectiveness. Okay, this is what Robert's talking about. This is what I have. I got this off Amazon. I think it was like maybe $15. Okay. It has the different, like this is for your ankle or your arm or whatever. If you want to attach it to some part of your body, it's a nice thick Velcro. It comes with this, which is a roller thing. So let's say you want to thread your band in that loop and then hook it with the carabiner to something, right? Like if you want to use both handles on each end of the band, you use this. So it threads through there. And then here's your bands, right? Come with these on the ends to hook them stuff. And this is, I like this set because this set right here very clearly gives you the weight of the resistance that it is. So this is my bad boy. This is 50 pounds. This is the one that kicks my butt. So then they come in colors. Each band is a different weight of resistance. And then it also comes with the handles. And you get it, right? It's got nice cushy handles. This is a great set. I love it. And it was so cheap. This is your best friend if you're a trucker. It's your anytime, anywhere, get your workout in, work your muscles, gym in a bag. And so it comes with this cute little thing, right? Look, it's all in there. Look how small that is. Everything you need right there. $20. If that, I think it was only like 18. So you can't make any more excuses if you have one of those on board. You don't have any excuses. Ugh, what was that? I feel like I just drank a bug in my coffee. Like, I don't know, that was weird. Old School says, about the only time I get stressed is when something actively is trying to kill and eat me. You think that. But as soon as you get on that road, your cortisol will go up. As soon as you have to be aware. As soon as somebody pulls out money, like it happens to us 100 times a day. It's really bad for our health. So there's a couple things I do to help try to fight that. Because it makes losing fat a lot harder if your cortisol up. Ashwagandha is one of them, and the other one is something else that I take for that too. I have to think of it. And you should be eating watermelon every single day. Do your research on watermelon. You should be eating that every single day, especially if you're not taking nutrient supplements. I like to encourage you to do your research because I'm not going to sit here like do this, do that. I'm going to say that, but don't believe me until you research why. Then you'll understand that I'm saying stuff on purpose, and it's great suggestions because I've done the research. Gasman says, "Hey Shannon, you spilled your coffee on your." I did. Oh, ha ha ha. You got me, Gasman. You got me. That's funny, especially when people go, "Oh," like that, and they point to you, and then you look down, and they go, "Huh." That's funny. You got me, Gasman. Thanks. That was awesome. Robert says, I try to avoid carbs because I drink beer. Well, Robert, the beer is full of sugar and carbs, even if you have the low carb beer. How about that? You cannot make excuses to have alcohol and then try to fix your health at the same time. They don't go together. They don't go together. Nomadic Bert says, I'm back. I was with the family. Awesome. Thank you for coming back in. We're still hanging out. I poured my second cup of coffee. It's about noon, and I know Cassius King is going to go live this afternoon. He's probably got a notification thingy on there. I haven't got to check it out yet. Oh, what happened to my Instagram people? I think Instagram timed out. It paused. My Instagram's blacked out. I don't understand that thing yet. Yeah, Gasman says, gotcha again. Thank you, Gasman. Tyke Truckin says, beer or ice cream? Oh, God, both. If I didn't have to worry about all this stuff, I would be beer, ice cream, and tacos every single day. And maybe Cuban sandwiches. That's something I wish I could eat every day. And pizza, because pizza's great. Yeah. So eventually when they make the magic pill that does it all for us and we can eat whatever and we're impervious to disease from the food that they're making, when that day comes, that's what I will want to eat every day. RGB says, beer float. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? I wonder how it would taste. Robert, do you ever have chocolate with your beer? When I used to drink a lot, way, a long time ago, I still loved to have chocolate on the side. It's kind of weird. But I used to smoke cigarettes too. Chocolate, beer, and cigarettes. Gross. Yeah. That was 2 lifetimes ago, so forget about it. It was not the same. I'm much better now. Old School says, I've mixed a little Guinness with my ice cream. Yeah, like there's something about, I mean, there's already sugar in beer, but there's something about like, I don't think I've ever had ice cream with beer, but I'm not afraid to try it. But maybe ice cream after beer. But I definitely liked having chocolate with my beer. That was weird. I didn't do it very often, but Old School says stout floats are pretty good. I've never tried that. Now there's something else I gotta try. Robert says no, just a beer fast. I've been there, believe me. There was a day when I would get up and start on my first 12-pack. Believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's a true story. That is no more. My body does not like alcohol anymore. I'll still have a social drink or occasional drink, maybe. Depends on what I'm doing with my diet at the time. Because I don't want to mess it up. You know, if I'm gonna fast and somebody says, "Hey, let's go have a beer," I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I can't break your fast with beer. You just ruined however many hours that you fasted." Yeah, Simmons in the house. Hey, what's up? So, do you know when Cash is going live? Because I know he mentioned that he was going to go live this afternoon, and I would like to close my live before he goes live. You know, just curious to know if you know, because I don't know. But I'm about to wrap it up here soon, anyways. But thank you, DIY, for coming in. It's so awesome. Hit the like over there if you haven't. Old School says, I used to start drinking S0600. Yeah, I wouldn't have no problem with it back in the day, right? Hey, DIY, the question is, what is your why? Do you want to say what your why is and why you truck? I'm asking people to put that answer in right today in today's coffee chat. What is your why? Gasman. Oh, RGB says I'm not allowed to drink. No, that's good. I'm not either. Like that's my rule. Like I don't want to. Not to mention, I feel like crap. My body can't handle sugar no more. I've gotten away from my sugar addiction. I mean, you know, with the exception of an occasional pint of Ben and Jerry's when I really go off the rails. But yeah. And I when I go home, I might have a beer with the kids. They don't drink beer. I just have a beer because it's overwhelming to have like 15 people hanging around you all of a sudden, and a lot of them are babies running around like, let me have a low carb beer on the side here, calm my nerves a little bit, calm the overwhelmingness. Gasman says wild turkey and diet ginger ale, 0 carbs. Holy crap. DIY says I'm not sure. I just broke the lawnmower, so I knew that's my new Sunday project. I hope you got most of your lawn mowed before that happened, at least. Tyke Truckin says, what's that song? Pour something tall and strong. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Yeah, Robert's there ahead of everybody today. DIY says, my why is because everything I have is a broken POS and I need money to fix everything. Then I need the time to do it. That's a great one. That's a great one right there. Because you got a lot of stuff. right? If you didn't have a lot of stuff, maybe you wouldn't be trucking. Who knows what could happen if you didn't have a lot of stuff. But guys with a lot of stuff, that's what happens. It breaks, right? That's trucking itself, right? I want to thank everybody for coming in. I love you guys. You're the best. I love hanging out with you. I love talking with you, and I love having coffee with you on Sundays. That's my show for today. Thank you all for sharing your whys and why you're truckers, and hanging out extra long. We almost got 3 hours. I got to get my workout on, or I'm just going to be a POS and not get it done. So, and I want to, hopefully I can get it done before Cash goes live. So watch out turn on your notifications for Cash's channel. He's going to go live. DIY, I don't know if this means that you're busy the rest of the day fixing stuff, or are you going to have time to go live today? Are we going to get lucky enough to see you jump on there with Cash? Just curious. You guys are so much fun together. And Nomadic Brett says, trucking here is served well. You want to put your wallet around? Is it the money? Is it the adventure? Is it the... No, I don't think none of us can put it in one sentence or one word at least. So it's a lot of things. It's wonderful. It's the love, it's the hate, it's the pain, it's the fire, it's the pressure, it's the stress, it's the glory, it's the... Right? You can say all those things. You can love it, you can hate it. I think that's why I love it so much. Call me crazy, because you probably do already. I am a little crazy. But yeah, I'm going to make myself work out right now so I can get it done, and then say that I've accomplished something today. And then I'll probably order some groceries. But keep an eye out for Cash. He's supposed to be going live this afternoon, and it's about afternoon. It's time. So I'm going to let everybody be free. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the $50 super chat, Gasman. You rock. I appreciate you. Hurricane this week. Stay tuned. You might see my last days develop. No, God forbid, right? But I'm going into Hurricane Alley, Florida. I'm not going to try to be brave, you guys. Not. But I'm sure I'm going to hit something interesting. So until next time, I love you guys. Rock your day out. God bless you this week. Keep you safe. Pray for Pigtail's daughter. I mean, not Pigtail's daughter. Pop Tart's daughter, please. And have a great week, you guys. Thank you so much.